Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Hospital. Welcome back to Traumatology DLC, where the morning is arriving. We've actually got quite a few surgeries starting here. It's been quite a busy night. You can see here we've got Charles with quite a significant head injury. We have the same here with Frank. This one's not so bad. He came into emergency, but he's just got a fractured arm. Nothing too crazy for him. This chap looks like we don't need to worry about him anymore. Trying to figure out what's going on with Jordan's eyes. And I want to do an upper limb x-ray here. But look, we have a surgery here. It looks like we're getting ready for surgery here. We have surgery here, getting ready for surgery here. Lots going on. Lots going on. We're kicking off the morning quite busy. Indeed we are. So this will be our last day. We need to get to midnight in order to achieve this. I'm very excited for it. Let's hope we don't kill anybody in the process. Otherwise we'll have to start again. Staff changeover currently happening. We can see. Hopefully nobody's in the process of crashing while they're doing this big staff changeover. Always a concern. They just up and leave. It's nice seeing surgery busy. I do like it. You know, it's good that it's getting used. You know. And this, I mean, it's only been going for a night, but I think it's going pretty well. A patient is collapsing, so somebody's walked in through the clinic and instantly collapsed somewhere. There she is. There she is. So let's get her rehydrated and figure out what's going on here. Look, here's another chap. Look at him. It's also looking pretty rough. He could collapse, so we'll keep an eye on him. As we've seen him. As we've seen him. What have we got here? Oh, she's just come in. This must have been... we heard the ambulance, didn't we? This must have been what it was. So we've got fainting, look. And palpitations. So let's deal with those things first. And then looks like we've got something going on with the heart, doesn't it? It does indeed. Right, so we'll start with the physical. But I think it is also worth doing heart monitoring, looking at this. Isn't it? Definitely looks... Oh, dear. Urgent echo probably be a waste of time, but we could give it a go. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Depends on the illness. Oh no, we've got another one of these. These are not what we want. It's so difficult to keep these patients alive. So undergoing stabilisation. Right. We're not done there yet. Fine. So with her stabilised, let's get her to the ICU. And once she's there, I'd like to send her straight for a CT. Yes, oh, there it was. Excellent. Rachel has an irregular heartbeat here. So we'll give her those. Oh. There we go. We can sort out his arm. Get that done. That'll be good. Back over to here. So sort out this irregular heartbeat. And we're also doing the urgent echo. After this, if we find nothing further, we'll send her to cardiology. Oh, here comes another ambulance. Yeah, the urgent echo doesn't find anything. I'm not terribly surprised, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to send her to the cardiology department, and there we will get the echo. That's going to be the best way forwards, I think, with that one. Who's this coming in? Oh, fairly straightforward to deal with. Deal with that exhaustion. And we'll do a physical, but and actually we could probably get the lab work started, but then we'll just send him straight to infectious diseases and get him sorted out. So Frank here has had his operation. We're going to get a bandage on his head. And let's see here. Have we tested for this? We have. Okay, well that's something. So we want to see if he's got any sort of post-op issues. So we're going to do a physical. And we're also going to do this blood analysis as well. See if there's anything like that popping up. Mary Brown came in. She had a huge list of problems. We've managed to narrow it down to these things. I think we might do a chest x-ray, see if we can narrow it down just a little bit more. It'd be nice to be able to work out which department here to send her to. We've just done sort of quite simple tests here, and we've managed to whittle it down quite a lot, which is really good. Really pleased about that. Given that she comes from here, which means it's probably this one, right? It probably is this one. Thinking about it, because this is the only one where she can have dehydration. Is that maybe that's the clue? Oh well, she's going for a chest x-ray now. Ah, there we go. So we found out what's going on here with Rachel, so we can get that sorted now. There we go. Because this is what's good about cardiology, is I do have an echo all to themselves. They don't have to share it with other departments. It's theirs, so we can get somebody in nice and fast with that. So pop her in there, and hopefully they will get her these pretty quick. That would be good. Right, she's got all sorts going on. Look, Mary Lee. So get her back to the ICU and send her straight to surgery, please. That would be good. He's in surgery. Where's this chap? He's here. What's happening? Oh, this guy. Yeah, he's now hospitalised. Let's get him all of that. All of those. Any other tests that we could do? I think, we haven't done the neck palpitations, so we'll get those done. Can't do an interview, unfortunately. We're doing the cultivation already. We could do the chest. Right, what's going on with you? So his blood analysis came back negative, which is great. So we need to try and figure out what all this other stuff is that's going on. Mind you, can't do an interview. We've tested for that, so it could be, and if you can't do an interview, you can't do speech listening either, so it could be that he has a combination of these other symptoms that we simply cannot test for, but it seems that he doesn't have any post-op issues, so that will be good enough for us. We'll just take him off of code blue, because I think he's probably alright. In fact, I might just take him off of here altogether. I think that would be good. Did you see they were instantly doing something? I thought I saw something change here, but maybe not. All seems to be fine. Let's have a look who we've got here on the ICU. We've got Jennifer Miller. She's fine. We've got Dana, who's going to be, all good. She's fine. And then we've got this person here who we can't get to. Let's flip this around. Oh, there's nobody there. Oh, they're coming back to the ICU. And then that guy that we were just looking at, Kate, she's fine. Okay, so the ICU people are looking pretty good, which is lovely. Oh, she's had her medicine here now that she absolutely needed. Let's get these other bits going, and let's do some other tests here just to see if there's anything else that we can help with, because we know there are still hidden symptoms, so might as well give a test. And oh, have we not tested for high blood pressure? We've not tested for high blood pressure. Oh my goodness. God, she could have another flashing symptom and we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. He's had his double surgery here. Right, let's get that bandage on. And again, let's do a physical. And look, we need to also do these things. Listen to his heart. But we also want to do a blood analysis, just see if there's any post-op issues after the night team worked their magic. So with this one, I think what we're going to have to do is some lab work. I'm going to do this one just to see if it is this as sort of a priority thing. Do you know what we could... Is that possible on this department? I'm pretty sure it yeah. Let's do that as well. I'll see how that goes. Yeah. Right, didn't yield anything. So, can we sort of ignore this sort of stuff, but might be worth... we know it's not this. Along with this, let's also do a cultivation. And then I think we will send her to here while the labs are getting done. Get her out of the emergency department. I think it'd be worth doing. Oh my goodness, look, she did have hypertension. I can't believe this. That was shoddy, wasn't it? That was... I can't believe we missed that. Well, it's dealt with now. And she actually still has. So that was a negative. Oh, she's not had that. Oh, is this somebody else? I don't know. We'll get that done. But we've tested for this. Interesting. Because we've still got hidden symptoms here, haven't we? She's not had an operation though, so it probably is just this, right? Yeah, I reckon. Well, this Thomas is proving tricky. All three of these are really quite serious, and I'm having trouble, well, working out which one it could possibly be. So, I think we'll have to send him for an actual echo. Then we'll send him for an MRI. Failing that, he must have this, right? So let's do that. Let's start with the echo. Where is... Right, I can't do that from here. Okay, fine. Let's start with the MRI. Although if we're going to have to send him to... It's annoying that I can't do the echo from here. Because we could... I thought you could do an echo through X-ray, and I've got one upstairs. Look at this. But no, it is absolutely saying cardiography. Right, okay. Well, let's start with the MRI then. Let's start with the MRI, and then we might have to send him to the cardiology department for the echo. I'd like to try and avoid doing this lab work if I can. We'll see how this goes. This is interesting. So for Mary, I just did some speech listening and that, and we now know we've whittled it down to these two, which I'm already doing tests for. So that was good. That was handy. An MRI helped us find this. Righty ho, let's get him back to the emergency department. Look, so it was this. That's fine. So she's all good now. That's fantastic. Oh, and Mary, there we go. Well, that solves that one then. She's also fine. Right, so he has returned. And we need, what we're going to have to do... Oh, jeez. Okay. We are going to send him to neurology, get him these. But then we're going to have to do some other tests, I think. Although that it would be covered with the AC inhibitors. Okay. Emergency patient. Flying right in, right now. What is happening? Waiting for it. This is her next door. Oh. They went over. Oh, we must have a couple coming in because they're also prepped for somebody, or maybe they're coming down from another department. Interesting. This is the one that's just arrived. Oh my goodness. So we need to deal with the consciousness here as an urgency thing. And then we've pretty much treated that. Well, let's do a physical. It looks like this one wasn't too bad. Oh, look, and the hypertension can't be... Oh, well, she's fine then. We've done it. Oh, well, that was some emergency, wasn't it? Let's send her to cardiology. And while she's over there, let's do these other tests. And let's get that confirmed, actually. Let's get the echo. Get it confirmed. We will, obviously, check for the hypertension. But we can't do the interview or the speech listening. But otherwise, she's actually fine now. That was... Oh, as emergencies go, that was pretty lame. Oh, she's had her surgeries. Righty-ho. So we need to check for post-op issues, but we also want to check for this hypertension here. So we want to... where's the... That's it, yeah. So let's get these things done. See if we can find anything to worry about. There's definitely some hidden stuff here, isn't there? There is indeed. And we did the CT, so we know there's nothing there. But we can't do the speech listening, so, you know, that's a thing. Indeed it is. This is not looking too bad. I think I'm going to send her to traumatology. And then from there, we will do the USG. Because she will need USG. She'll probably also need a CT by the looks of it. So we'll get those things done. What's going on here? Similar sort of business, eh? So she's just had her USG, so we know it's nothing like that with this lady. So what do we need to do? I think we can send her to traumatology as well. And I actually think that she doesn't need any other... Yeah, she can just go straight to surgery, I think. Good. Mary here does have hypertension. So let's get her those meds. As a sort of an urgency base. Hello? Is anybody... Maybe we could... No? Okay. Fine. What have we got here? Thomas, eh? How's it going, Thomas? You've got your inhibitors. Let's do the interview and the speech listening, because we actually can with this guy, which is amazing. We should do the echo. Definitely. So let's get that. Oh, he's on the wrong department for that. This is... Oh, why? This is another one of those illnesses where they have to go to a different department to get the... I mean, he's had the inhibitors, I suppose. But still, I mean, I like to get these things confirmed. Let's get that blood draw going. I probably will send him just to get it done. You know, probably will. Well, this isn't good, is it? Can we now pay attention to this woman? That's it, thanks. Come on. Get this done. Get them on life support. We can't have comas. Can't have comas, come on. Get them on life support. Is somebody else coming? We need like a nurse, I think, to assist, or is she doing it just fine? Did you just leave again? Did she just leave again? What? Who is it? Oh, I've lost who it is now. You. Because we've got the medication. So no more hypertension. But they are still actually crashing. Hello, ICU? 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 Get rid of... was going to change the doctor, but pressed the wrong button. Now we've got to worry about Peter Jackson. What is it with these names, right? What's going on? Actually, let's wait for that blood test. That's what we're going to wait for there. That's what we're going to wait for there. You, can we, if I change it to you, you're still going to do nothing? What is happening? Hello? What? On standby for critical patients. You have one. Right now. What on earth? What on earth? Right, we're going to send you for that surgery instantly. I don't understand. What if we change to you? Nothing. You're also on standby for critical patients. And doing nothing about... Oh. Thank you, Alfie. Jesus. What an age. Took an age. He must have been on his way. Jesus! This lady's come in with high voltage burns. Wow. Okay. What did she do? What was she up to? What are you doing? Something silly. Surely. Does it have something to do with your occupation? No, you're an accountant. You were doing something silly. That's what you were doing. Oh, there is hypoxia. Okay, well, let's get that sorted. But then once we've got the hypoxia sorted, see if there's any heart problems, but then we can send them to traumatology. So I reckon with this guy, I'm now going to say, hey, go over to there and get the echo. Why not? It's so weird, isn't it? But I'm going to do it because I know that he's been treated for this, even if it exists. But I'd like to uncover all symptoms if I can. So I'm going to give it a go. This patient is about to leave the clinic. Well, we can't have that, can we? We cannot have that. So we're going to take over, put them on an emergency basis. They're currently in traumatology. We're going to send them to the trauma centre. Stat. That's what we're going to do. That's it. You cannot leave. You are now my prisoner. Okay, looks like Mary Lee is all good. Thank goodness for that one. Thank goodness for that. We are pleased. All sorts going on with this one. Where are we? Oh, she also has tachycardia. And do you know what? I might also do the rehydration emergency care along with it. Do those bits. Yeah. Before we do... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right. Let's just stop. Wow. So we need IV antibiotics for that septic shock. We need the concentrated oxygen for the hypoxia. And I want to do the emergency care. So we're going to consider those. Let's take this off. We don't want her going to the ICU. I'd rather she went to the trauma centre. So we're going to take that final diagnosis away. That's what we're going to do there. Another patient is about to leave the clinic. We clearly get too busy in traumatology in the day, but I have to. And I'm not changing it. Right. So similar deal, although we don't have an actual final diagnosis at this point. So we're going to take over. And once again, we'll send to the trauma centre. That's it. Get out of here. Okay. Right, Linda then can now go to traumatology and she can get the surgery that she requires. So that'll be good. Diet modification for him. That's fine. Lovely. Linda has arrived. They've done an interview. Let's do a physical as we are here. Let's do the blood pressure. You know, some of the main tests that we like to do, sort of standard, pretty standard things, right? Look, he made it to cardiology, and he is now going for his echo. And hopefully we'll be able to reveal this, and we'll have no more symptoms sitting here. Although we are doing the blood test, this elevated LDL as well. Oh no, not another one. Right. Okay, well, send you in for observation. And he has got his arms crossed, and I couldn't send him to TC, so I'm thinking TC. Well, they're about the same, I think. About the same. Oh, this is observation, so going to come in here. Well, that's good. That's good. Oh, look. Linda, a low voltage burn. That's what we've discovered here. Right. Okay, so let's do some emergency care, and then we will send her to traumatology. Now we've done the interview. Now can't do speech. Oh, we can do the speech listening. Excellent. So we'll test for these other bits. So it's worth doing a blood test as well. That's fantastic. Lovely. So Frank, we've been able to whittle down somewhat since sending him to observation. We found a regular heartbeat, so probably cardiology, although we can check for this one really quite quickly by just doing an evaluation, and then we'll know that this is definitely a heart thing, which I would say probably is. While we're here, we could do an urgent echo, because there's a couple here, like this one I think can be found with an urgent echo, so let's do that. Still not been able to find this one yet. Let's do the thorax. Let's take a temperature. Any other quick easy ones that we could do that might help us whittle this down? I don't know. Some fainting here. Potential fainting. Okay. I think we've done everything else though that would potentially get us answers after this. His evaluation was negative, so definitely cardiology then. Let's get it done. Urgent echo came back negative, so we'll send him over to there and do an actual echo, I think. Yeah, and with this chap, do you know what? I might also send him over to there and do an echo. Yeah, see how that goes. Although CT maybe? No, echo. Yeah, good. God, we had this emergency come in. James Clark with his traumatic cardiac arrest. Can see all the problems we've had here. So we had severe hemorrhaging as well as unstoppable bleeding, blood loss, and open wound. But we've also had respiratory failure, and his heart failed. Irregular heartbeat. So got stabbed somehow in the heart, which stopped it from beating. So I had to get him into surgery pretty quick. Hopefully he'll be okay. I've had quite a lot of heart ones today, which is a bit of a worry. It's almost as though it knows we're on the last day, so it's really throwing us some tests here. But we're getting close, look. Look, it's now 10 p.m. We've got 2 more hours to go. Can James Clark hold on? And everybody else as well. Surgery is over. We shall find out soon enough. We can get him back to the ICU and stable. Ooh, a member of staff levelled up. They've become a master scientist. How fantastic. God, look at this. Another emergency just pop in. It's all looking pretty dire here. So, do these 3 tests first and foremost. So we've got a little bit of bruising. Mind you, look, it whittled it down pretty well, didn't it? To 2 fairly minor things here. It's going in the right direction for us. Seems like it may not be this cardiology thing. We'll see though, eh? We'll see. So it might not be. Difficult to know for sure. I think if we go for the chest x-ray, then we'll absolutely know. So we'll do that first before we make a decision here, I think. Yes. I got an hour to go. An hour to go. Ooh. Where is that James? He's currently being transported to his room. It's a worry, there is no doubt. I'd like to do these. Can we not do that? Here? Guess not. Let's send her to there. Somebody else being rushed in. All looking a bit dire again. Let's get the IV infusion and the oxygen. This will do palpitations and the fainting. Look, it's another heart one. It's really going for it. He's undergoing stabilization. It's the moment of truth. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's come through. So next thing is to see if he's got any post-op complications. I'd like to check those things. Look at this. Okay, so regular heartbeat. A regular heartbeat. We need to get him in for surgery. Can we get these assigned pronto, please? He is code blue after all. What are you all doing? Anything? Anything? Who's just sitting around? You're just sitting around. Can you assign them? Please? Right, he did do it. Okay, so straight to there, please. Get that surgery done. Yes. Things are happening up here. His bloods were clear. That's fantastic. We've got half an hour to go. So I think what we'll do with James, we just need to get him into a USG, and hopefully that will be everything revealed. USG, there it is. Yeah, let's get that done, and then hopefully we would have uncovered all of his symptoms. Yeah, and we are so very close. Looks like we're gonna make it. What will be next to do on here? I'm very interested in finding out. Hopefully it won't be quite as extreme as that one was. That took ages. I was thinking about it. I was doing lots. Right, objective for insurance company has been completed. Have no untreated patients for 8 days. So it's going to increase our clinic patients per day by 20. So now we need to perform 20 surgeries at Traumatology. Well, that shouldn't take too long to do. We could probably do an emergency in the next episode and get pretty close to that, given that some of these traumatology things, one patient can need 3 surgeries. So it's just as well we upped the traumatology surgeries, right? Because I think we're going to do an emergency in that area next. And see how close to this we can get in just a single emergency. Yeah. Oh, nice. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.